what drives you to excel in your area of expertise? You know, what I always say is when nobody's looking. You know, when you're rehearsing and it's that day when no one's around, and you got to get the motivation. What drives you?
You know, for me, it is definitely my emotions as far as the lyrics go. So any emotion I'm having, I'll just write it down and save it for later. So when Tony and I go in the studio, we can bring it out of the treasure chest and use it. And then
yeah, I mean, for me, it's probably like fear. It drives me.
Fear's a good motivator.
You know, not really, but like. We want, if we're putting something out, we want it to be good, you know, and the sleepless nights, reworking songs.
Lots of sleepless nights.
Yeah, you know, really rehearsing a lot, you know, getting everything together. So I think it's just, we want something to affect people and impact people. And, you know, in this day and age, there's a lot of stuff floating around there. It's harder and harder to cut through.
Sure.
So I think the drive to cut through and make an impact on somebody, the way that our favorite music has impacted us, I think that's the driving factor for me.
It's great.
Amen, brother.
So when you have when you have a lyric or a melody come to you in your mind, like a synapses fires off, does it come fully formed, or do you have to kind of massage it and evolve it? How's that experience?
Sometimes, yes and no.
Yes.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's just a word or a quote.
Okay.
Sometimes it's a full thing.
Yeah.
Poetry style.
That's lovely when that happens, isn't it?
Oh, of course. And then for you, same?
Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, sometimes it's fully formed. You wake up even from a dream and hear a little melody or something like that. It takes a lot of work, though.
He's the melody guy.
Okay. And you're the lyricist?
If I did not have Tony working together, if we were not working together...
Well, chemistry, that's what it's about.
My music would just be no
rap.
melody.
Monotone,
so he brings
awesome.
in that melody, which is why we work so well together.
So what do you consider to be your guys' biggest inspiration, and maybe why?
You got several, right?
What?
You've got several inspirations.
I have several, so how about you go first?
Oh man, that's tough. I
mean, Depeche Mode.
I mean, yeah, musically, it's all over the board. The Beatles.
Sure.
Yeah, it always comes back to the Beatles. I mean, they really wrote the book on melody, great 3-minute pop songs in a rock format. You know, growing up with Metallica, Pantera, Depeche Mode.
He was a metalhead when he was in high school.
You're in the
he
right
had
festival.
Hair down to here.
Oh, really?
He was.
Than I have right now. Yeah.
And then for me, it's all over the board. You know, I like The Kills, Marilyn Manson, and then for aesthetic, I love Salvador Dali and Edgar Allan Poe. So that's where kind of like our darker theme kind of comes into play.
Sure.
Garbage, again, Depeche Mode. There's so many. The list goes on. There's so many greats.